Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most powerful truths about relationships, something that many men are unaware of, but can transform their romantic lives. Pause for effect. She needs you more than you'll ever need her. But why? And how does power play a role in the dynamics of attraction and control? Part 1. The myth of Needines 021 130. First, let's address the myth that many men fall for. She's the one in control. She has the power. She's the prize. But here's the thing. That mindset is fundamentally flawed. A woman might appear to be in control at times, but beneath the surface, something crucial is happening. Here's the truth. Attraction doesn't come from neediness. It doesn't come from you chasing her, giving her everything, or always being available. This behavior only reinforces the idea that you need her more than she needs you. And that, my friend, is a dangerous dynamic. Stoicism and DTE power of self-confidence. Stoicism teaches us a crucial principle, self-sufficiency. In relationships, as in life, your strength lies in your ability to stand on your own. When you become truly independent, both emotionally and psychologically, that's when you start becoming the man women actually desire. A woman wants a man who doesn't need her to be complete. She wants someone who's not just looking for validation or approval. That's where the real power comes from. When you're content in yourself, you're not clinging. You're choosing her. There's a massive difference. Part 3. The psychological dynamics of attraction. Let's break it down. Psychologically, women are naturally wired to seek men who are strong in their beliefs, actions, and in their sense of purpose. When you act as if you're just waiting for her to complete your life, you give away your power. But when you focus on being the best version of yourself, when your world is already full and meaningful without her, that's when she starts to feel a true pull toward you. Part 4. Understanding a true need. 5 o'clock. So, what does this mean for you in practical terms? It means you're in control of your own life. Women don't want a man who's trying to get into their lives. They want a man who is living his own life fully and is open to sharing it with her. When a woman feels that you're already whole, emotionally, mentally, and socially, that's when she starts to realize something. You don't need her, but you choose her, and that's incredibly powerful. Part 5. A woman's real need. 6 o'clock. Here's the final piece of the puzzle. Deep down, what a woman truly needs is not someone who's dependent on her for validation or emotional stability. What she needs is a man who is confident enough to lead. A woman's greatest desire is to follow a man who's strong, calm, and composed. She doesn't need you to be perfect, but she needs you to be unwavering in your sense of self. So remember this, my friends. It's not about playing games or trying to manipulate the dynamics. It's about embracing the Stoic principle of inner strength. When you stop needing her and instead focus on becoming your best self, you'll realize she needs you more than you'll ever need her. The myth of Needines. Let's address this one major myth that's floating around in the dating world. She's the one in control. She has the power. She's the prize. I want you to stop and think about that for a moment. Does that resonate with your experiences, or does it seem like something society has conditioned us to believe? Here's the thing. If you constantly act like you need her, you're putting her on a pedestal. And while it's fine to admire a woman, you must never worship her, because when you do that, you've given away your power, and with it, your attraction factor. When a man chases or is overly available, he signals one thing: neediness. Neediness is a turn-off, not only to women, but to everyone in your life. The irony: women might appear to enjoy the attention, but deep down, they want someone who is strong enough to walk away, someone who is not dependent on them for emotional satisfaction. Stoicism and self-sufficiency. Now let's bring in Stoicism, one of the most powerful philosophies when it comes to mastering your mind and relationships. One of the core tenets of Stoicism is self-sufficiency, not just surviving on your own, but thriving on your own. And this concept is a game changer. When you live a life that is meaningful and fulfilling without relying on someone else to define your worth, that's when you start to exude true power. And that power is magnetic. Why? Because people, especially women, are drawn to individuals who can stand alone. They crave the stability that comes from knowing that you have your own direction, your own purpose, and your own strength. You don't need her validation. You don't need her approval. And here's the kicker. When you stop looking for her approval, she begins to look for yours. The roles reverse. Now you're the one who holds the keys to attraction. The psychological dynamics of attraction. Let's break this down from a psychological perspective. Attraction is not about chasing. It's about being. It's about being the type of man who attracts women naturally without needing to try. Women are biologically wired to respond to men who display confidence, independence, and strength. But here's the kicker. It's not about being arrogant or distant. It's about being so secure in who you are that you don't need to prove anything. And here's where the Stoic wisdom really comes into play. As Marcus Aurelius said, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. When you're mentally strong, emotionally stable, and emotionally independent, the real power dynamic shifts. When you're grounded and unaffected by her actions or words, that's when you become irresistible. Because now you're living on your terms, and she knows it. She sees it. And that's a powerful thing. The danger of neediness. Let's talk about the danger of neediness for a second. There's a huge risk in showing too much desire or affection before it's earned. If you give too much too soon, you risk pushing her away. But why? Because when you're needy, you show her that you're emotionally dependent on her. That's a massive red flag for any woman who values herself. No one, man or woman, wants to feel like the emotional caretaker of another person. Instead, what you should focus on is maintaining your emotional balance. Be a person who isn't desperate for affection, but a man who can offer it freely when he feels it's right. You're the prize. She's the cherry on top of your life. And that's the true power dynamic. Understanding women's true needs. So if she doesn't need you to be emotionally dependent on her, what does she truly need from you? She needs your strength. She needs your guidance. She needs someone who can provide stability and emotional security. And most importantly, she needs a partner who will stand beside her, not someone she has to prop up or take care of. When you're secure in yourself, you're not afraid of her success or her independence. You support it. You elevate it. And in return, she starts to feel something deeper, a connection, a pull. Because strong women want strong men. They want someone who can match them on every level. Now I want you to take a moment and reflect. Where do you stand in your life? Are you the man who needs her, or the man who simply chooses her? The truth is, when you stop needing her and start living for yourself, the entire dynamic changes. Women crave a man who is secure and self-sufficient, because that's the man who makes them feel secure. So, take control of your life. Stand tall. Be the man who doesn't need validation. Be the man who is already complete. If you found this video insightful, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with a friend who could use some Stoic wisdom. Leave me a comment below. What's the most powerful lesson you've learned about relationships? I'll see you next time.